Okay. State your names. So I have you, and state your name and the spelling of your name so I make sure I have all that right.
Hi, I'm Geneva Smith. Geneva, Geneva. Smith. My date of birth is 9/24/1960. And Tuesday morning, I was in my bedroom. I heard it was a knock. It was a bang on my door. So it startled me Tuesday morning. So I got up and I came in the living room and I said, "Who is it?" They said, "New York Police." And I said, "New York Police?" And then I went back in my room. I get my cell phone and I called my husband. I said, "We have the police knocking on our door." And I said, "No, why?" And I was all nervous and shaking. I let my husband know what was going on, you know. And so I went to the door. He told me to go ahead, go to the door, and ask them what they want. So I asked them what they want, and they said that they showed me a picture that they had that a black African American that they were looking for. I said, "Well, I never seen him. I don't know him. I just moved around here. I don't know anyone." So and they said, "Well, but can we come in about 5 minutes?" I said, "No, you cannot come in." So at that time, my husband, was on the phone with my husband. They want to know who you talking to. I said, "I'm talking to my husband." That's what I told him. So, and my husband said, he asked me to pass the phone, but he can tell you that. So anyway, after I passed them pass the phone to them from my husband to them, my husband was on the phone talking to him. He wanted their badge number and the name and everything. Then they hand me the phone back. They hand me the phone back. "Your husband, here, your husband." I said, "Well," then I was still on the phone with my husband, and then I said, "Well, I'm not going to open my door. I am not going to open my door." And I said, I'm sorry, but I'm going to close my door." And as I went to close the door, I get ready to put the other chain. The chain was on the door, but the other lock was off the door because I don't have no peephole to peep out.
Right.
So and then they pushed the door. I was on the door, and then pushed the door in, and then pushed me back from the door. So and that when my husband still went home, and I said, "They're already in here. They're already in here. They're in," and I didn't let them in, and they posted themselves in. So they come in here, and just as soon as they come in, they just come checking my apartment. They just come in, going through my apartment as soon as they came in.
Now, did they show you a warrant? Did they ever show you that they had a warrant?
They never showed me a warrant. They only showed me a picture of a guy. I already told him at the door, "Why did you? I don't know him. I don't know him. Never see him. You just move over this way."
Right. Now, you were on the phone with them, and you asked for their names and their badge numbers, and they said what?
Yes, I'm Bishop Smith.
Mm-hmm.
My wife called me and told me that the two plainclothes officers was at the door, saying they was officers in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't know whether they were or not.
Right.
And they was very persistent about coming in, so I asked her, "Well, just hand the form through the door to them and let them know your husband want to talk to them." So she did. And I asked the individual for a full name and the shield number.
Mm-hmm.
And he refused to give it to me. He told me, he said, "All you need to know is I'm a New York City police officer, and I got an arrest warrant and I got a search warrant here for you, for someone at this residence." So what I did, I told them just hold on a minute. So what I did, I called 911 at some point then and let them know what was going on around here. Mm-hmm. And I asked the gentleman, I told him, I said, "You're not allowed to enter in my residence." And I said, "Because Mount Vernon officers are on the way." I said, "Now when they get there, and if you got a legitimate search warrant, only then you can go in. Only then."
Mm-hmm.
So, but they just, did what they came to do. They came to break the law. They knew they had an arrest warrant for an individual, but they knew the individual didn't have a legal address here. That's why they couldn't get a search warrant.
Okay.
So they came with the intention of breaking the law, violating, whoever lived there violating their Fourth Amendment.
Right.
And that's what they did.
Now, did Mount Vernon police ever show up?
Oh yeah, they showed up.
And what happened when they showed up?
But these guys, they didn't want to be identified. It took off quick. They came in, did a quick search, and they left.
Okay. So they came, left, and did Mount Vernon Police Department tell you anything? What they say? Did they...
One of the officers that I spoke with on the phone said that they had spotted the unmarked vehicle that they was that these men were driving. It was unmarked, and he also told me that it was the New York City warrant squad, and he gave me the numbers to call. So I called there, and they didn't give me any help whatsoever. So I just went ahead and filed a complaint with
Okay.
yeah.
So has New York Police, NYPD, have they been of any assistance? Have they given you any information? Have anybody given you any?
No, they haven't given me any information. Matter of fact, the one from Internal Affairs, I think they was by a couple of times. They want to get more information, but they didn't come to give any information.
Okay. Now I understand y'all been here what, 8 months?
Yeah, but this is just a temporary.
Right. So, and y'all are from South Carolina?
South Carolina.
Okay, what part?
Somerton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess, have you ever had anything like this happen down there?
Well, I've been through the ringer down there, but I haven't had one broke the door in on the wire. I had them leave death threats
Wow.
on my house for me because, working on different things in the community that they didn't care for.
Right.
We had problems with officers down there running rough shots over black, and I guess it's a national problem.
Right. Well,
Every state in the United States experiencing this problem right
now, I don't know how to ask. How does this make you feel about Mount Vernon? You just moved here. I understand you're not comfortable.
Well, my feeling haven't changed about the people of Mount Vernon. The mayor, Ernest Davis, Deputy Commissioner Gaylord, they came to my home and welcomed me when I first got here.
Okay.
And they have been very, very, very helpful. I'll put it that way. But on this particular thing, I don't know if they're still in the gathering process of gathering information or what. I haven't spoke with Commissioner Gaylord or Mayor Davis about this as of yet.
Okay. Have you reached out to them, or you just haven't really changed?
No, I really haven't had a chance to, being so busy with the type of work I do in my ministry. I just haven't had the chance to, but I will be reaching out to them in the near future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what would you like to be done about this?
What I would like to see done, I would like to see those two officers stripped of the badges and guns, and I would like to see them standing in a federal court in front of a federal judge answering criminal charges.
Right.
That's what I would like to see done.
Okay. Is there anything I didn't ask you that you wanted to speak about the situation, how you feel about it, anything?
No, I'm just not. I am not safe. I don't feel safe in it. I really don't. I don't feel safe in my apartment, in this apartment.
My wife she's preparing to go back to South Carolina.
Okay.
So I'll be commuting back and forth, once a month or whatever until I finish.
So you're leaving Mount Vernon, you're going to South Carolina to live. You're not.
Yes.
Okay. So this has made you leave New York.
But this is, yes, it is, because there's so many things happening, so many stories I hear that goes on with the police and people disguise as police and all different kind of things, you know. I really am scared for my life. I really don't know what might happen, you know.
Oh, and they actually, so when they came to the door, did they identify themselves? Did they show badges or anything? Did they show you any identification that they were police?
No.
And you said they didn't show a warrant,
No,
but they just said they had one.
No, but they had badge. They didn't take the badge off. They told me, we got badge right here on the side. See, they just turn this up around that I couldn't see. I only see the badge. Couldn't see no number, nothing. You
Okay,
know?
okay.
And I said,
So for you know it wasn't a real badge. You didn't even know if it was a real badge.
That's right. And I said, I don't know where you police who you see or I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not opening up my door. I'm not. And my husband said, no, don't open the door. I said, I'm not opening the door because, like I said, so many things happening now. There's so many things.
And lastly, so Mount Vernon Police Department has not been of any assistance, have they?
Well, I've been in contact
Okay.
with
Okay.
the mayor's office and
Okay.
the police department, so Commissioner Raynor. So it's a process where we're still trying to get information.
Okay.
There is an incident report that was prepared by the Mount Vernon Police Department,
Okay.
and we're looking to get a copy of that.
Okay. Say that again because you working on camera. So just say
Okay.
it.
So at this stage, I did reach out to the mayor's office and I informed him of what was going on prior to the media picking up the story. And I also spoke with the commissioner of police, and we're looking for answers. We want to know why New York Police Department is coming to a Mount Vernon residence, and it doesn't even look like there was a search warrant because none has been provided thus far. The Mount Vernon Police Department incident report was prepared. I made a FOIL request for that, and I'm hoping to get that this upcoming week. But we're still in the process where we're looking for answers, we're looking for information, and we're going to fight this. We're going to make sure that we get all the information, and whoever needs to be held accountable will be held accountable. Because when we're talking about Fourth Amendment rights that were violated, then that's just unacceptable in this day and age. And we talk about community police relations, but an incident like this really just hurts those relations, and it creates those barriers of distrust that we see in this day and age. And we need to do something about it to make our situation better in this community.
Absolutely, absolutely. Any last words or anything else? Any last words?
You know, it just it just blows me away when you think about what these officers did, and they still allow them to walk around armed among our citizens, and they are being paid to protect the one that they're bringing them.
Right.
You know, this something has got to be done. The American people is not going to continue to stand, to continue to stand for this type of stuff from our law enforcement. We got young people all across the United States that can go either way. They can go the right way or they can go the wrong way. With the type of stuff that these officers are doing, they are drawing our young people in the wrong way. I don't want to see our young people pick up guns to defend themselves.
Absolutely.
But when you are not safe in your home, from law enforcement officers, they can come in and just do what they want to do and disregard your rights. When they can pounce on you in the street just because you are a person of color and take your life and then go before our judicial system and get a pat on the hand, and the taxpayer pick up the car. Something wrong, something that has to change.
Absolutely.
These officers should be held accountable for their actions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Does this change any perception you may have had of law enforcement? Are you less likely to trust law enforcement now, or you still don't feel, all officers are bad, or what's your conception of law enforcement now?
My perception hasn't changed when it comes to law enforcement, because I knew all before that we had bad apples that we need to get out, but we also have good officers. We need to keep our good officers, but we also need our good officers to help us wean out the bad officers.
Absolutely.
You know, this country will not be able to survive if we take all of our officers off the street.
Right.
But this country will not survive if we continue to tolerate what these bad officers are doing.
Absolutely.
So what we need to do, we need to come together. Law enforcement, our citizens, our community leaders need to come together and solve this problem.
Absolutely.
We need to take these officers off the street.
Absolutely.
Period. There's no other way around it. They need to go. Not just these officers that did this wrong, but the officers that did so many wrong and done gotten away with it. At least they think they got away with it. But we just need to wean out the bad apples. That's all.
Absolutely. All right, thank you for your time. I will stay on top of this. I'll have my story up probably tonight or tomorrow morning.